Hello and hello. Thank you for joining me. So the other day someone referenced DDG, apparently a popular German YouTube channel about dash cams. The name does add up. Dash cam drivers Germany. And this, I believe, is their most viewed video. Let me confirm that. Okay, second most. And conveniently for me, this video, in the title, says there's an English version of the video, which is this. So here we go. Drunk truck driver stopped by police on German Autobahn. That's actually kind of like unfathomable to me. I mean, I would assume you'd be like publicly executed in Germany for driving drunk on the Autobahn and driving a truck. And I know that the German police don't take kindly to that sort of thing, so I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
Hello and welcome to this video. Here we are together with
I actually have some narration. This is nice.
Peter on his way to work, and he notices this truck driver who has problems to stay in his lane.
Oh shit.
Peter then decides to overtake
I'm sure in Germany this is like shocking.
to look in.
Unfortunately, in America it would just be like, oh, I wonder what that guy's probably on his phone. All right. I'll just pass him at 500 miles an hour in the right lane.
Into the cab, and surprisingly he sees that the truck driver is not distracted. He has both hands on his steering wheel.
My God.
But obviously his driving is very strange. He's flashing his headlights and has massive problems to stay in his lane. Peter has to leave the Autobahn at the next exit.
So unbelievably reckless to be hurling down the Autobahn in this freaking contraption. Drunk to where you're driving like this.
But he decides to stay on the Autobahn. He lets the truck driver by and calls the police. 8 minutes later, surprisingly, the truck driver leaves the Autobahn here at the exit where the police is
At least he used his turn signal.
going onto the Autobahn. Peter guesses that the truck driver has noticed him and left the Autobahn because of that. Our dashcam guy calls the police again to give them the new location, and in the next minute the truck driver is only doing small mistakes. He's stopping here, even though there's a long driveway. He's running over this parking spot here that is limited to a weight of 7.5 tons. He's hitting this curb here.
These are all things I would never even notice, by the way. Oh. Now, hitting curbs, I don't know how it is in Germany, but here in the States, I mean, that's like expected for semi-trucks to hit curves because a lot of the infrastructure, and we have big roads, and sometimes they just have to get inside turns. They have to navigate turns that are just not big enough for their truck, so they have to run over curbs. So I don't know what to think about that.
The police officers are on their way now. Peter can see them here standing on the right, and he stops then and tries to draw attention to the police officers, but they will turn left.
Oh no. What?
Our dashcam guy continues to follow the truck, and he calls the police for the third time, and this time the police captain on the line.
This is already, though, so, like, German, I must say. And I really respect it, to be honest, because this maniac needs to be taken off the road, you know what I mean? But leave it to the Germans to make sure the job gets done. Like, sure, this might happen in America, but only in, like, a hit-and-run circumstance, usually. Someone, you know, a good Samaritan might follow the car or truck until police, you know, intercept it. But just seeing someone, like, swerving to follow them and stay on the line with police definitely speaks volumes about the culture.
And here the truck driver is stopping again on the driveway.
I mean, I'll be honest, I wouldn't do it.
For no reason.
I would just say, wow, what a dickhead, and then drive by him.
and he's massively hitting the curb here.
Oh man, that's pretty bad. Because he didn't need to hit that curb.
At this point, Peter can tell the police officers that the truck is changing the Autobahn. The police will catch up with the truck soon.
He's not just not staying in his lane, he's just not in his lane at all, ever. There he goes. He's in the lane. Oh! Interesting that the police is immediately pulling up next to him. That's not what they would do here in the States. They would go behind him. Like, that's what indicates that you're being pulled over, is the police going behind you. So it is interesting to me that he's pulling up next to him. I wonder if there's a distinction to be made there, or if I'm just reading too much into it. You know what? I'm looking that up because I am that interested in it. Okay, so apparently that is a normal way of initiating a traffic stop in Germany, to pull up alongside the car, and police cars commonly have illuminated signs such as "Halt Police," meaning please, or that means stop, right? But "Bitte folgen," please follow. Police can come alongside or move ahead of targeted car. Oh, they actually go in front of the car sometimes, and then activate the sign. And then you follow the police to a suitable stopping. That's really cool, because here in the States, one of the most, anxious aspects of being pulled over is that it's on you to pull over in a safe spot. And sometimes that's not easy to identify, but you don't want to keep driving. The longer you drive, the more it seems like you're just evading the police or something. So, you're trying to look for a safe spot to pull over, and, you say, I don't know if this is a good spot. That type of thing. So it would actually be really nice to just follow the police. All right, let's continue.
The police is stopping the truck now. The truck driver had a blood alcohol level of 0.26%.
0.26%.
That's really massive. If you are not...
That is really massive. I don't know let me look up the level in Germany, but here it's 0.08. And I have done a test, folks. To get to 0.08, you have to be drunk as hell. I guess by drunk as hell, I mean, like, in no planet would you ever think that you're okay to drive at 0.08. But 0.26? Jeez, man. It's amazing he's even awake. I'd probably be asleep. Let's see. Legal driving limit alcohol in Germany. 0.05. That is the same as what it is in... Did I say here in America? It's state by state. So in some states it is 0.05. In Indiana it's 0.08. I think it should probably be 0.05. Because like I said, I did like a test until I got to 0.08. And yeah, at 0.05, it was already like obvious that you should not be driving. Anyway.
Used to drinking, you would be already near to death.
Wow! If you didn't have a tolerance, you'd almost be dead.
Peter did everything right here. He's late for work,
Let's
but
go,
his
Peter.
call to the police may have prevented an...
He's late to work and he still did it. Surely they gave him a note, right? He should get a raise and a medal.
accident. If you observe such a driving behavior where other...
They need to make some kind of system where, like, if you can prove with a dash cam that you assisted the police in this way, you should be paid.
road users have massive problems multiple times.
Yeah, if the person turns out to have actually, like this guy obviously was intoxicated, and so he, I don't know if he got a fine, or I'm sure he might have gone to jail. Certainly had his license revoked, right? So yeah, Peter should get some money for helping. It's my opinion.
Better call the police once too often than once too rarely. Just a few days ago, there was a massive accident in Germany with a drunk truck driver. He had an alcohol level of 0.2%. That's even lower than this truck driver here.
It's still insane.
But he damaged 31 cars and caused a fire in an accident. So please keep your eyes open and always stay safe.
Good PSA. Good PSA. Wow, dude. Remarkable. Remarkable. Good job, Peter. It was a beautiful story. You know, happy ending. Nobody got hurt. All right. An impressive job by the German police. I saw that driving. Weaving. Most interesting aspect to me was just seeing how they pulled him over. Getting up next to him. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.